Hey everybody, Dauntless here, and welcome back to another episode of Donald Dowell and the Ghost of Barker Manor. Now, you may notice I'm not in the same place as I was before this because I started this episode, and then the mailman came along, and my puppy decided he did not like that, and barked like crazy. And normally he stops after a little bit, and this time he definitely did not. So I figured, what the heck, I'll just stop it. I basically walked from one place to the other, so we're not missing anything. I need to get... Oh yeah, I'm going into the arcade to see if I can find the book that somebody was reading, that the guy was reading while he was, playing the game. Oh crap, he's gone. That's right. I thought I figured that out before. I literally understand. Okay, so there's nothing... Like, God, come on. You couldn't have the book just, like, sitting right here? Where am I gonna find this book? Everybody, brace yourselves! It's going to be another episode of me just wandering around, trying to figure out what in the world I'm supposed to do. You know, if I was playing most games, I would have immediately gone and tried to grab toilet paper for the paper. Here you go! Try your map on here, your plans. Miss Purple is probably not in here anymore. Can I grab a tablecloth? Nothing. Nothing. There's many other ways of getting paper than just actual paper. I gotta find something big, paper-like, that he can write on. I don't think they're gonna let me take the rug. Or the carpet here, the rug. Can't believe it, I'm getting beaten by a rug. Okay, nothing there. Maybe the guy who runs the pasture. I feel like I've already talked to him, but he seems like he'd know. Like, he would have an idea as to... Wait. Oh, I can't talk to him. You there! Talk to me about horses! Oh! I got started interested in zoology. May I ask you a question? If you really can't help it. What do you call the two-beat gait of a horse when the diagonally opposite pairs of legs move in sync? Trot. Aha! Aha! I said it, didn't I? I did it! I said that before! Right? Didn't I? I hope that I had that in a video. I am almost positive I said that. As soon as... When I talked to him before, he said the thing, and I immediately said trot. Oh boy. I live in an area with rodeos. Actually, I've lived in two areas with rodeos. Right now I live in the Midwest, so there's a lot of... Oop, this is the wrong way. So there's a lot of rodeo stuff out here, which is more standard rodeo. Back in Washington State, where I'm from, you'd go to the Pilot Fair, and they would have the horses, like draft horses and stuff, and yeah, you'd learn about stuff like that there. I was way too excited about that. Okay, push the button, Kronk. Okay. Could you please tell me where the pendulum clock's hour hand is? Well, therefore, I will tell you where to look for the hour hand, provided you correctly answer my question. What do you call the two-beat gait of a horse where the diagonally opposite pairs of legs move in sync? Trot? Correct. Well done, Mr. Dowell. Why is he staring at me without lifting a finger? Count, where have you gone? He's gone. He did not even tell me where I can find the hour hand. Noblemen are getting on my nerves. I found the hour hand, and I did it all by myself. No need to ask for that haughty count's help. Poor old man. Let me guess, the next puzzle is, Yep, the next puzzle is figuring out where they go. How could I call it? Okay, there are two other clocks here, right? There's the one in the walkway and the one upstairs. $6.10. Did I have that written down before? I don't think so. Give me my pen. And paper. $6.10. Technically, it would be 3 different numbers before I could, you know, get a good idea. Stuck on 2 o'clock. Are there any more? I thought that was the only one up here. There's nothing in the attic. Okay, so the next pendulum clock, if there is another one. Okay, I've got 2 o'clock and 6:10, right? I'm wondering if it's something as simple as adding the 2 together or subtracting the 2. Which would be either 4:10 or 8:10. Let me just make sure I'm not missing a pendulum clock somewhere around here that I just, perchance, missed. I don't think there is, but we'll see. I have to admit, this Barker family was very colorful. Okay, I don't think there was any in here, but... nope! Carrying on. I also have to admit, this game has some definite length to it. Like, most of the time you get indie adventure games, and this is free to buy, like, totally free. You just go to the AGS site and it's right there. Oh wait, I need to check those other 2 rooms right there. Well, let's just see what happens if I do this. 4. Okay. Okay. Because most of the time, you know, you get a free game like this, and they really don't have a lot of length. Even if they're considered full-length games, they're normally fairly short. But this one's actually very long. Which I could complain and say it's being extended out. It's being extended out a lot because of how many puzzles there are, but... you know, Okay, I'm gonna try something really stupid. So, 2 o'clock, 6:10. What if it's going in increments? So, it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope! That wasn't it. Okay, what about 6 to 2? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 8. It would be, if I was going the other way, it would be 8 hours and, wait, 6:10. First, okay, there's 50 seconds. And it'd be 7 hours and 50 seconds going the other way, assuming this is even what I'm supposed to do. So, I went from 6 to 2. 2 is 9. If I'm adding another 50, it'd be 950, right? And this is going the other way. So yeah, we ended on 2, so it would be 950. There's a third number around that will help you find out what exactly the solution is, right? There's gonna be another clock, I think. Generally with number puzzles, you want to have about 3 numbers to kind of compare between them. Because only 2 numbers, I mean, it could be any combination of things. But once you have 3, it helps you see a pattern a little easier. But I am not finding out. I am not thinking of where there's another clock. Ay. Oh. I bet there's a rolled up piece of paper in there. Okay, yes, thank you. It is a payphone. And then there's a random clock in here. I can't imagine they're going to have me go outside. Additionally, I have not got into Caesar von Salad's room, have I? Whoa. Gadzooks. I am completely stuck again. Anybody here got the time? Ah, sorry. He doesn't want to mess with it. But. Okay, fine. Ugh. Yeah, I'm a little at a loss here now. What is the... Is there something maybe in... And now I'm back to wandering around aimlessly. Until I think of something, hopefully. Ugh. I don't need to go in there anymore, really, except for Otto von Salad. What if I don't suppose... Nope. Let's see. Oh, my brain. My poor, poor brain. It's trying too hard. I feel like half the time I overthink this stuff and I'm just sitting there going, I have no idea what's going on. Praying on Ghostbusters. Besides, ghosts are the ones that should be praying, since the greatest Ghostbuster in all of Europe is after them. Right, right. I'm sure you are. I'm going to check something out. Doubtful, but we'll see. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. Nothing there. Moving on. Again, you know, the wine seems like it would be something I'd have to ask somebody, but... My eyes are glazing over. You know, maybe it's in Bunny's room. Hello. Okay. Nope, nothing here. Have I picked up anything I can use to get that guy's window open? A rock, maybe? Arg. The window to the room of Caesar von Salad, the hunter I met in the woods. Well, you know, give me some information. You can look inside there. Oh. Okay, nothing there. I think by this time my biggest problem is right now I feel like I've looked at everything and now I feel like I'm just like working myself trying to figure out how to you know what I'm supposed to do. 6:10 and 2 o'clock. 6:10 and 2 o'clock. What is it about 6:10 and 2 o'clock? And those are the only two there are 3 pendulum clocks, and those are the only 2 in the house that I can't do anything with. So there's got to be something I'm supposed to learn from those two, correct? Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Oh, I could always take the rug. What am I going to do with it? Flip it over and use it as, you know, a canvas, paper, or something, you know. What about... You know, even though I am basically going to spend this whole episode wandering around, I am basically going to, I am still going to post this. You know why? Because at some point, somebody's got to notice that I'm actually sitting, how long it takes for me to sit here and try to hammer through some of this stuff. Like, if I spend an entire episode wandering around, it's not about, I guess for me, it's not as much about, you know, it's not about income or revenue or anything like that, or views or blah, blah, blah. It's actually about just, what is the point of having a whole episode of me wandering around? And I did make progress in this episode, so I will probably, so obviously I posted up and everything. It's just, when you have a whole episode, and I am wandering around for the whole thing, trying to find any sort of, like, making zero progress, it's just like, I don't think it's really okay. I will mention if I have to cut stuff out, obviously, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel there's authentic experience, and then there's, you know, at some point ending up with however many episodes watching me do this, walk around. Wait. Wait, can we do the Polaroid? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. I don't suppose the cook knows about wine. Well, shoot. How am I gonna get... Again, like, I don't even have an idea of where I'm going right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get the Ghost Hoover. I don't even have an idea. Oh, I'm gonna break those two up. I don't even know why I do it. I can see puzzles, but I don't know why I'm trying to accomplish anything. Whoa. Oh, that's automatic updates. Okay, I was about to say, uh-oh. No, it's just automatic updates being a pill. Like, I could sit here and do it this way. And this is probably the cheapest method, but you know what? At some point, I just, you know, I don't know where to find any answer, so I'm going to do this the long way. And it's cheap and everything, but I doubt that they put in here any sort of algorithm to check to make sure I'm not randomly doing every single combination. And that's I think that's a puzzle thing that I can't stand, is when, you know, again, I've done so many puzzles already in this game. Good news is I'm almost done. It shouldn't take too long. Oh my god, really? If I go through every combination and nothing happens, no. No! Okay. Alright. So... I have no clue. What's this? The inscription says... Memory of Count Theodore Baker. Interesting. Same thing. A boring book about chess. Well, okay. That is really frustrating. I was almost... You know what you're gonna have... What you'd have to do? You have to go in, switch the time, come back out, and do that every single time. So theoretically, they kind of do have an algorithm. I'm wrong again! There is an algorithm. Basically, it's not really an algorithm. It's a little bit of a thing they put in there to make it much more difficult to basically just try every single time. Oh. I mean, It's at 12:05. Is that... What about 4:05? It's halfway in between the other two. Nothing. And basically what the failsafe is you have to go out before it unlocks anything. It's not like in Chronicles of Innsmouth where when I stumbled across that solution, kind of sort of stumbled on it, a little bit yes, a little bit no. Or, better yet, more close to home, getting into the cellar. And there was the weights. And you just take the little, I just took them and tossed them up there, and it just happened to be the right one. In that case, it would have been a lot more complex if I had to mess with them. But I guess it is more of like the Chronicle Innsmouth. At the very end, there's a little, like a code. And I ended up basically just, going, oh, it's kind of like this. Click, 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 click. Oh, it opened. And there you go. And it automatically just snaps open when you put in the right code. With that one, you have to put in the right code and then back out. Which means if you want to try every code, you're going to go code, back out, code, back out. 5 minutes, back out. 5 minutes, back out. You're going to do that for way too stinking long. I don't suppose you kids mind me, let's just try this. Here. Nothing. Curses! Ah, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I wonder how these two are coming along. This is revolting. Ho! You're kissing a decrepit old woman. Decrepit? But she's only 84! For your information, leprechauns live up to 600 years, so she's like a teenager to me. In appearance? If she's a teenager to you, you are a pervert anyway. Depends on which level of teenager. 18 plus is actually legal, so I guess. Well, the good news is I can get my rope back. I have a rope I can take. which means nothing. I'm sorry. I have no idea why I need this rope. But I have it anyway, just in case it comes in handy later on. Alright, that is it for this episode. Oh my god. I spent a lot of it just wandering around, and I guess that, you know, there's a few new things in there that are kind of fun, but yeah. Looking forward to hopefully getting some progress in on this one. Can I look at the windows here? I can't really see anything there. Okay. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Again, check out the Facebook page and also my other videos. I have been thinking about what game I am going to be playing next, and there's a couple others that were made by the developers who did this one, or at least one other, but I think I wanted to try something different next time. I've been coming up with a few ideas. As I mentioned, have a Steam library kind of packed chock full of these things, so I'm wondering if I should start whittling that down a little bit instead of adding new stuff, but we'll see what happens. Either way, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to be definitely playing another adventure game, because that's kind of my thing right now. I will be doing other types of games eventually, but I am having a lot of fun with this. So thanks again for dropping by. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notifications icon so you can tell when I put up new content. And as always, you all have a great rest of your day.